I'm always up for a fight, and Carlos obliged me.
Robbie is looking for a fight when he gets in there. I've been in the locker room with him before he's walked out to fights, and he's a real fighter. He's looking for the battle, and he enjoys that.
When Robbie Lawler came back to the UFC, we saw a man on a mission. We saw this ferocious new version of this veteran.
You ready? Let's get on.
Oh, there's a nice counter there. Oh,
walked right into an elbow.
Carlos really throwing a lot of kicks, keeping Robbie at the end of them.
He's tall, he's long, he comes from a lot of different angles, and he's constantly moving, and he's constantly attacking.
Carlos is showing Robbie a lot of different things. There's a lot of feints going on. There's a lot of movement. Oh, he tagged him!
My goodness!
Robbie hit him with a big shot.
Robbie says, bring it.
Oh, good exchange there.
Robbie pushes forward again. We have 5 minutes remaining as they battle for 12 pounds of gold.
Going into the 5th round, the fight was too close to call, and the welterweight championship belt hung in the balance.
Breathe, buddy, breathe. I want you to recover now. Hey,
hit, make sure you're flanking, stay on the game plan. Even if you slow down, stay disciplined. Stay on the game plan. Long body and elbows.
Let's see how quickly ruthless Robbie Lawler shows a much-needed sense of urgency.
Nice leg kick.
Over
Good
the
left
top.
hand over the top.
When Robbie turns it on in the 5th round, it's mental, man. That's him in his element, man. 5th round, when blood's flowing and you're tired,
Excellent combination by Condon.
he finds a way to keep pushing. He's a fighter.
Oh, and Robbie landed the right hand. Oh, he hurt him again.
Again over the top.
There's a nice kick by Robbie. He tagged him again with the left. What a fight!
Again.
Tagged him with the left. Oh! Condon's in trouble.
90 seconds.
What a chin on Carlos Condon. Carlos with a combination. Robbie with the right hand. Unbelievable.
With a knee.
Beautiful coming. Head kick. Oh!
Seconds
Condon's in
of this
trouble.
fight.
Oh my God! What a fight!
It is over. They go the distance.
With nothing left. Look at these guys. Literally nothing left. Emptied out.
Defining once again, born to fight.
For the winner by split decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world.
he's going to wipe out the welterweight division, you know, if he keeps going in the direction that he's going.
Just an absolutely spectacular championship MMA fight.
You put any of these guys in the distance who wants it more, no one can hang with Lawler.
One of the strongest, fastest, most explosive wrestlers in the UFC today.
And as Lawler looks to defend his belt for the third time, he'll stand across from an opponent just as game as the others.
Oh! Just like that!
Tyron Woodley's explosiveness and power are unrivaled.
He's compact, he's explosive, he's hungry.
Woodley has both the skills and style to make this a third straight Fight of the Year candidate for the welterweight champion.
That is a big knockout for the chosen one. Woodley, the first to defeat Kelvin Gastelum.
During his time off, Woodley has also stayed sharp working on the UFC on Fox desk as an analyst.
If you're the top pound-for-pound fighter, you can have a fight, you can win all the rounds, and you're disappointed in it, they just push you levels ahead of your competition. UFC on Fox has really made me break down opponents. You know, I've broken down Robbie. In those last moments of those seconds of those rounds, he said, I'm gonna win this fight, this is my belt. He went out there and that's what happened tonight. I really had the opportunity to break him down to a molecule. I had to watch a ton of film to be, you know, insightful and be precise on television. He was in position to get hit with that left hand strike. Yes. That's the first one that initially set him to the ground. He saw him hit the ground and he pounced on him. He went in there for the kill. That's how he became the middleweight champion of the world. It kind of changed the way I thought about fighting. It kept me relevant. It kept my name in the mix. It gave me the opportunity to voice my stance.
Thank you, Mr. Woodley.
Thank you.
Train hard.
I will.
I know what Robbie's gonna do. I'm like the silent killer. They don't know what I'm gonna do. They don't know what I've been training on. I've had a chance to grow, a chance to learn. they're gonna walk in, they're gonna see a way different Woodley than they remember.
For welterweight champion Robbie Lawler, there's always a new contender coming up and trying to take what he has earned. This time, it's Tyron Woodley. But to Lawler, regardless of opponent, it's just another day.
I'm not too worried about who's coming after me. Everyone's coming after me. When you're the champion, everyone wants what you have. Everyone tries to throw their name in the hat, but what I concentrate on is getting better every day. I always look at myself as the underdog with something to prove, and that's why I continue to get better.
In the past couple of years, Lawler has been in some of the biggest, most exciting fights in the entire sport.
What Robbie Lawler is inside the octagon is a destroyer.
But as he readies for another main event on a massive UFC card against the next top welterweight contender, Lawler doesn't let the pressure get to him.
Lawler looking for the finish.
Vicious attack by Lawler.
I don't believe in pressure. I don't believe in the Masters putt to win it at the end, and there's people around. It's still a putt. It's still what you've been working on your whole life. The pressure is what everyone else tries to put on you.
What a fight!
It's big for everyone else, but if you've done it a million times, then it's just part of what you do, and you live for those moments, and there's no pressure because you've already been there. You already put yourself in that position.
Lawler defining once again, born to fight.
No matter where I'm at, if it's just me and somebody else one-on-one, no one watching, I just go out there and do what I do, which is fight and beat people up.
Since relocating to Coconut Creek, Florida, Robbie Lawler has continued to perfect his craft with the help of ATT strength and conditioning coach Brian Harris.
Robbie and I have been working together for probably about 3.5, almost 4 years, and it's a master plan. Once you feel good with that after your glute, 10, one set, 10 all 3 ways. We don't plan something by the camp. We just keep building on each one. So each fight, he just keeps getting better and better. No one's gonna outwork that guy. We continuously work out of camp, and we just want to get better, bigger, faster, stronger. Robbie Lawler's session was basically metabolic conditioning. We worked on a couple power moves and trying to maintain that power over a certain amount of time.
2 minutes, hard as you can. One more.
I've been doing this for a long time. I'm getting better. I'm strong. I'm hungry. My team's getting me ready. I'm healthy. I'm ready for everything.
Robbie Lawler stands out in a world of mixed martial artists as one of the sport's natural-born fighters.
It's a rare guy that's that durable, that figures out how to maintain in this business for so long.
And some of Lawler's oldest mentors can vouch for his innate desire to fight, even from the dawn of his 15-year pro career.
What I would see was a lot of wrestlers learning how to be fighters. A lot of guys learning how to be a fighter. With Lawler, it was the opposite. It was like a fighter learning a game.
Beautiful right hand! Dynamite in his hands! Dynamite!
You knew this kid was like somebody you don't want to mess with at a young age.
And as Lawler continued to develop in the sport, it was not his finely tuned skills, but rather his tendency to throw caution to the wind that drew in fans.
Technique, speed, and all that stuff, all those things are nice, but you still have to go out there and get a little dirty.
Oh, big punch! Oh! That hurt him, Joe. It is all over!
He's a warrior, man. He's just one of those guys that's going to keep coming, and either you're going to fall down or you're just going to take a beating for 5 rounds.
Oh! That's the kind of power that Robbie Lawler brings to the octagon.
He's never going to give up. He's never going to stop. He's going to keep coming. He's going to keep coming.
Lawler looking for the finish!
Vicious attack by
15
Lawler.
seconds!
And this is in trouble.
What a finish for Robbie Lawler!
He hopes that bell never rings and he keep on going.
showed everyone I'm a true fighter. I come to fight. No matter what happens, I keep coming, and I'm trying to knock people out.
Fighting to me is a sprint. If you can't out-sprint me in 25 minutes, you're coming up short. That's just facts.
You can sprint for 15 though. Yeah. You must be about to kick hard. You about to kick hard?
No, thank you, bro. I got these thick, heavy-ass legs, you know?
I've been prepared for this my whole life, man. Like, some people say that and it's so cliche, but literally, since I was a little kid walking up and down the street with no shoes on, I've always wanted to be the best in the world in something, and this is it.
I know everybody got Robbie picked. They're already talking about plans of Robbie versus this guy, Robbie versus this guy, Robbie in New York, Robbie in Las Vegas. I love that.
I looked up to Muhammad Ali and I didn't realize how much, he meant to my life, and people love him now, but you don't realize he wasn't the person that was favored to be Sonny Liston. They thought he was crazy for fighting George Foreman, but he told himself he was the greatest before he was. Now you can appreciate it. So with that said, I take that same mindset.
Robbie's got that tough-nosed, grinding style, but I think Tyron's just gonna move around, and then once he beats him up a little bit, start bringing the power, and I think he's gonna finish him.
You're gonna see me storm Robbie Lawler. He's gonna leave surprised with what just happened to him.